and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. Today I have got another tag video. This is a tag created by Elle S. She put together the questions. She did the video in collaboration with Love Heatherette. I will leave both of their channels linked down below so you can check out their videos. I'm really excited about this because it gives anyone who does this tag an opportunity to talk about discontinued or limited edition items. So the title of the tag is Secret Loves Limited Edition and Discontinued Products Tag. So there are a total of 8 questions and I will be answering all 8 of them. So the first question is your favorite limited edition or discontinued items. So you can do 1 or 2 multiple items if you want. I actually have got 2 items. The first is a product from ColourPop. This is one of their Super Shock eyeshadows. This is in the shade Puppy Love. This was used to raise awareness and funding for the NKLA, No Kill LA organization. The shade is a really pretty frosty pinky peach color that looks really good all over the eye, and then with a purple shade blended in the crease. I absolutely love this color. If they ever release it again, I would definitely suggest picking it up. It's stunning in my opinion and one that I use frequently. The other product, the limited edition item that I absolutely love, is by Becca and Jaclyn Hill. This is the Champagne Collection Face Palette. I'm sure you've all seen it before. This is what the inside looks like. It has Champagne Pop, Prosecco Pop, and then her 3 blushes, Amaretto, Rosé Spritz, and Pamplemousse. I love this collection. I think it's beautiful. It has a huge mirror in it. The shades are beautiful. I love Becca blushes. I love their highlights. I think this was definitely worth the money that it cost, and it was limited edition, and it's one of my favorites, and I am so glad that I have it. Question number 2 is what is your least favorite limited edition or discontinued product? And it would definitely have to be a MAC lipstick that I bought. This is from the MAC and Cinderella collection. This is in the shade Royal Ball. This is in one of their luster formulas. I love Disney and I love this packaging. I was so excited to get this because it looked like such a pretty shade. In the tube, it looked just like a really nice nude color, but it is just, it's almost like a frosty, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see that, but it looks awful on me, and I heard such bad things about this collection in general. Just not a lot of people were impressed with the formula of any of the products. The packaging was beautiful on everything. It was just the products inside were not good. I was so disappointed in getting this, but I also love the packaging and I love Disney, so I kept it. I kept hold of it. But this is definitely a highly disappointing product in my collection. I wish I could get more use out of it, but I just absolutely hate it on my lips. Question number 3 is what is a collection that got away? And for me, I had kind of trouble figuring out what collection I really wanted that I didn't end up purchasing. Bless you. The one that actually came to mind is the Mi Vida Loca palette by Kat Von D. It was a release for a winter collection, I believe, a couple or a few Christmases ago. It's, if you haven't seen it, I mean, I'll have a picture on the screen somewhere, but it has the circle of colors and then the inner circle has all neutral colors. It's supposed to replicate like a record kind of design, and I don't have a lot of colors in my collection. I don't play around with colors very much, but if I ever did, I would want something like that that has such good reviews. The colors supposedly blend amazingly, and there's so many colors in there that you just wouldn't need another colorful eyeshadow palette if you had that in your collection. So I do really wish that I would have picked it up, but I didn't, so that's the one that got away. Question number 4 is what is an item or collection that you wish was permanent? And for me, this is something that I have, but I wish that it had become permanent because so many people loved it, but a lot of people didn't get their hands on it. And this is the Master Palette by Mario and Anastasia. This is what the colors look like on the inside. I seriously loved this palette, or love this palette. I think the colors are stunning. They're easy to use, easy to blend for just everyday use. I think it's kind of a staple in my collection. I love the packaging. I can understand why they didn't make it a permanent part of their line because it is in collaboration with someone, and I would assume that that would be difficult to make a part of your like permanent collection when it's in collaboration with somebody. But this was so highly talked about and loved, and I don't feel like as many people got their hands on it as wanted to. So I do wish that this would have become permanent, and I mean, hopefully they'll make some of these shades permanent if they haven't already, because they are seriously stunning. So the next few questions are more of discussion questions. Question number 5 is, what do you think about items that were labeled as limited edition but came back? And for me, it's complicated because I want everybody who wants something to be able to have it, because it's not fair and it's not fun if like everyone's talking about and has something that you don't have. Like, say you didn't have the money right when it released, or it released all of a sudden and you didn't know if you wanted it or not, and then you decided you did and you couldn't get it. So many things. But so there's that. Like, I want everybody to be able to enjoy makeup that they want. But at the same time, it's like if there was so much hype and you were really excited to have it, and because it was limited edition and you like spent all this time and energy to get it only to find out that it's going to release again in a less stressful way, then that kind of sucks. I don't know. I'm less bothered by it because, like I said, I would rather everyone have it that wants it. So that's kind of my opinion on it. Question number 6 is, what do you think of brands reusing shades? So that's kind of, there's kind of 2 parts to this that I've heard floating around, and that's, one is if a brand tries to relabel a shade and put it into a whole bunch of palettes. I don't think that's fair. That makes it seem like they think that we're dumb and aren't going to notice. It's like, well, okay, that shade that's named this in this palette is exactly the same. Why don't you think that we're gonna, especially shades that like aren't that good? I don't like that. If it's a shade that's super, super popular, then I can understand that. And if it's named the same, they're like, hey, you know, people always love this shade and it goes with a lot of different looks. That makes sense for it to be in a whole bunch of products, but I don't spend my money so that I can keep buying the same thing that I already have in my collection. So I don't love it unless it's a staple shade that is really good in all palettes. Then that makes sense to me. Number 7 is, what do you think of holiday collections? Now, I don't often buy holiday collections. In my opinion, almost always they're not the same quality as permanent or other releases. That always kind of bothers me. Another big thing is that often with these holiday collections, the packaging is just massive. You see this a lot with Too Faced and sometimes Tarte. You just get these unnecessary boxy palettes and collection pieces that I'm a lot more into slim packaging and slim containers and all of that kind of stuff. So that really throws me off with limited edition or holiday collections, is I don't like the bulky packaging. I don't like, excuse you. That being said, there are some brands who put a lot of energy and focus and time and effort into creating their holiday collections, which I really like. So like in the case of Mi Vida Loca, that was a really successful launch holiday collection that a lot of people still love to this day, that was done really well. So that kind of stuff I give a big thumbs up to, but a lot of them, it's just kind of haphazard. They throw a bunch of the same shades in large packaging and stuff that people frequently don't pull out of their collection after the launch. You know, they buy it, they use it a couple times, and then never use it again, and it just sits there. I try and be really cognizant of that and not spend my money on stuff that I'm not 100% that I'm going to use again or that I already have in my collection. I hope that that kind of helps you understand where I'm coming from when I think about holiday collections, but I'm not that into it unless it's something that I'm really going to love and I really want and has good reviews. The last question is question number 8, and this is, what would your dream limited edition collection be? A collection that I really like already is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea lipsticks, and I think something I would actually really like to see is them to expand this collection and this packaging. This is literally my most favorite packaging ever. I think it's just absolutely stunning, and I would love to see maybe a blush, highlight, and eyeshadow palette with the same packaging. I think it's sleek. I think it's stunning. I love the color scheme. This would be perfect for a summer collection. Yeah, I would love to see an expanded collection with this packaging in it because that would just make my day. I've never been more excited about packaging than I was when I first saw this. All right, so that is all 8 questions answered. I hope you enjoyed. Do you have any limited edition items that you absolutely love, or maybe ones that you didn't love that are sitting in your collection. Leave them down below. Let me know your thoughts. Did you get your hands on any of the things that I mentioned? And do you love them also? Or maybe you don't. Maybe you hate them. Let me know down below. Thank you so much to Elle S and to Love Heatherette for collaborating on this tag and posting their videos. I absolutely loved watching them. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to check out my other videos, and don't please forget to subscribe so you can see more videos from me. And I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.